Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm super excited to show my September completions and my pile of WIPS I was working on in the month. And before that, I do apologize, I didn't get to put a video this past Sunday. I was having really technical difficulties with my phone that I couldn't even put a message out about it. So 1,000 apologies that I wasn't able to put one. So I'm planning to put one on Tuesday to make it up, so it'll be 5 videos during the week. Also, it's giving me an idea of when I'm gonna put my videos out, but that's another story for another time. Yeah, for another time. So my first completion is September was this beautiful canvas. It's called Under My Umbrella by Marilyn Casanave, and it's a beautiful little black cat with a really cute scarf under a really orangey umbrella. The umbrella has a lot of ABs, as you can see the extra sparkle from it, which surprised me when I was working this canvas. And this wonderful canvas had 29 colors, so I like that I could have, it was a quick completion for me. And the size for it is a 13 by 13 inch or 32.8 by 32.8 centimeters. Apologies if I'm moving away from a microphone. I was looking for my logbook just to give you the dates of when I completed and when I started this wonderful canvas. And I originally wanted to do that, but I knew I was going to forget to get the book. Oh, this canvas, I started it September 1st and I completed it September 6th. Really quick project. This was the first canvas I am. Well, I'm still doing the event for the Drills and Chills event that is going on currently right now. It'll finish by the end of October. So I'm excited that I'm working on a third canvas, but right now let's look at completions. So I love this canvas. I had no issues at all, and green isn't my most favorite color, but this one I just fell in love with the really dark olive green, and I just love the little kitty cat. I only did one enhancement for this one, and it's on the scarf. I added a really nice light orange fairy dust to it because I love the scarf. That's why this canvas also won me over, so I wanted to have a little sparkle. As you can see, it's so pretty. I really love this one. I need to do the D-kit video for this one, but I need to organize stuff. So let me put the canvas aside real quick, and my second completion for September was this beautiful canvas. It's a diamonddotz canvas, and I didn't know it was upside down. It is called Mountain Retreat, and this wonderful canvas had 31 colors. I started this one September 12th and finished it September 27th. So this one took me a little longer because usually, with the experience I've had with diamonddotz, they have a lot of confetti in the canvases. So they do take me a little longer. But I completed it a lot faster than I thought. I just knew I wanted to finish in September. And this one I had also counted as my second entry for Drills and Chills. Only one canvas can be entered for the final grand prize. So my wonderful kitty cat one was entered. This one was just, I wanted to see if I can do more than one. I have never done more than one canvas for an event, but I was so happy I was able to complete this. Oh, this is so pretty. I love the little autumn colors, and I love how the chair came out. I didn't really have any issues with this canvas other than I really had to focus on it. As I said, it's a lot of confetti, as you can tell with the wonderful trees, and actually the little wonderful chair had a lot of confetti. What I really love about this painting is you can see the shadow effects from between the little railing. I love that little detail. I fell in love when I first saw it on sale at Walmart, so I knew I had to pick it up. Yeah, this one I had no issues. As I said, just a bunch of confetti. And this one I do plan to do a de-kitting, but it's going to be kind of a different video because diamonddotz does not use DMC codes for their diamonds, so I need to do I forgot what the word is. They have a listing of, if you want to, I guess transition is the best word I can think of. Transition from their code to DMC. Because since I do save my diamonds. I really love diamonddotz diamonds. Hey, that rhymed. So this was my second completion. So I only completed 2 in September. But currently I'm working on a third canvas for the Drills and Chills event, but that one I'm planning to finish in October, so stay tuned for that. Now, the whips. This first whip, y'all have probably seen it a whole bunch of times because I'm always mentioning it and I'm always thinking about it whenever I feel, you know what, I need to work on a whip. It's my Pour Afternoon Tea canvas, and it's my Randall Sprangler one that I'm always mentioning and bringing it up. I'm just moving an item that I forgot was still on my desk. There we go. And I actually got to work on a bit more. I forgot I rolled it up a bit. All my canvas are sticking together. Should have strained it a bit more. I put my logbook aside real quick. I need to put this canvas in my logbook. It's one of my oldest ones, so I haven't had a chance to really update my book. A lot more recent with my older canvases. Ooh, apologies for the crinkly noise. The plastic is still on it. As you can see, I've completed already. I'm past the halfway point. So it's the wonderful dragon that's steeping the tea. And you can see the little tea bag and the top of the teacup. I love this canvas, and that's why I always go back to it, but I do not know why I haven't completed it. This wonderful canvas I started the beginning of last year. And apologies, I don't have the start date exact for it, but it is a 22 by 27 inch or 56 by 69 centimeters. This is one of my larger whips that I'm currently working on, but this is the one I really want to finish by the end of this year. As I said, it's one of my oldest whips, and I really want this beautiful canvas on my wall. And currently, actually, no. My goodness, that is really loud. I only did one enhancement, and it's here on the beautiful moon on the teacup. I put, and I believe they call it the Electro Diamond. This is a diamondart canvas. I put it on the moon because when I first saw this canvas, the little teacup won me over, and the little moon too. So I believe the moon needs some extra sparkles. You can see the little metallic effect of the diamond. I really, really like it, and it's so, so cute. And I've decided I'm going to dedicate my time to this canvas because, as you can see, it's not that much left. I just need to finish the current row, and I would only have this row and this top section, and voila, I'll be done. I know we're in October, but I really believe I can finish it. And it's a round diamond, so it shouldn't take me long. And this beautiful canvas only has 50 colors. I'm just real excited. I'm going to have a lot of diamonds left and saved up. So, yeah, this is called Afternoon Tea. I'm going to take it down real quick. I usually leave the plastic and slowly cut it off when I complete a row. I love that I picked up that little trick, I guess you can call it. Excuse me. From another diamond painter that actually does that to her canvases. I really loved it, and I think it's a really, really neato trick. Kind of helps me keep an eye on my status when I'm going up. Now for my second whip. Oh my goodness, this canvas. It's a square diamond, y'all. It's my chroma canvas. As much as I love Afternoon Tea, I love this canvas to pieces, as the saying goes, but I lost it. Again, I don't know why I keep losing this canvas. And when I mean lose it, I always put it aside in my craft room, and sometimes the canvases love to get away from me. They'll either slide behind one of the shelves where I save them, or I accidentally put items on it, for example, more canvases, and I forget it's beneath. I was so excited I was able to pick it up. So, only section I actually got to finish in September is this beautiful flower. I actually was starting this area, but then I stopped because that's when I was starting the event. And I wanted to continue on, but that's when I could not locate the poor canvas. So I still need to do a lot more work. This isn't the halfway point. The halfway point, I believe, is around this area. So I'm going to focus on it as well during this month in November. And I'm gonna explain why I'm going to focus on this one in Afternoon Tea. This originally I wanted as a completion by the end of this year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to complete it. But I am slowly going to keep working on it because it is such a beautiful canvas. I love how it's coming out. As I said, chroma, this wonderful canvas is my favorite. And just for some information, because I didn't provide it, it is a Diamond Art Club canvas, and the artist is Margaret Morales. This is actually my first Morales painting, so I'm so excited to finish it. It's an 18.5 by 28 inch or 46.8 by 70.7 centimeters. So it's more tall than wide, but it will take me a bit, and it's a square, so I'm slower square diamonds. This wonderful canvas is 70 colors. Ooh, I'm really excited. I'm going to save a lot of square diamonds. So, and I'm not doing enhancements for that canvas because wonderful canvas already has so many special diamonds. I don't need to add more. And I just love how it's coming out. Our next canvas, is my Feelook canvas. This wonderful company that have been reaching out to me to unbox their paintings. I love this canvas and I love their diamonds. This is a round canvas. I've slowly just been kind of working on it section by section. Mostly because this one I also kind of put aside and I had to really look for it. So slowly I've been trying to complete more. And it's a smaller canvas. It is a 40 by 40 centimeters for the drill field. But for the whole canvas size, it's a 48 by 48 centimeters. And yeah, I'm loving this canvas. Anytime I just want a quick little, anytime you just want to pick on the canvas every now and then, this is the one I love doing. I really do need to finish it because it's a 40 by 40 and it's so cute. I can actually show you the small thumbprint picture. It's a beautiful orange cat with a bonnet of flowers. I love this canvas and I really love the paintings from this company. And again, the name of it is Feelook. They've currently changed the way their canvases are shipped to you, and a lot of the way their canvases look as well. Really good quality. To me, they are a premium company because they're really good diamonds and really good canvases. I'm going to say that over and over. Apologies. But and again, all of these canvases, I'm going to put the information below if maybe any of them are your cup of tea as well. I just really love the purple in this background. I need to work on them more. So let me put it aside real quick. And this is WIP number 4. Yay, I'm going to my Oraloas. So this is my beautiful Oraloa lighthouse one. This one is called Sunset Sentinel. And it's the wonderful canvas I really wanted to finish this year. But I kind of did notice. But until I actually started working on it, there is so much confetti in this canvas. And usually I start on the lower right corner. But I really wanted to work on the wave because I wanted to see how it came out. And yeah, there's so much confetti in this canvas. But I love how the results are. Look at that wave. That is so pretty. And even though I have to put so many different colors, I love that you can actually see the sweeping effect of the wave. I love this canvas. And I love Oraloa square diamonds. I have another canvas which will be my next WIP I'll show in a minute. I love their squares. They're really comfortable, really smooth to work with, and the drill field is always really sticky. So I really love Oraloa canvases. This canvas, the artist is Lucius van den Berg, and it is a 50 by 35.7 centimeters or a 19.69 by 14.06 inches. Apologies, that's a lot of decimals. And there are 45 colors for this canvas. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's just a grand big wave with a wonderful little lighthouse. Let me lower the plastic real quick. As you can see, the little thumbprint. It's the wonderful lighthouse on a cliff and the waves of the beautiful sky. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to complete this one. Even though it's a smaller size, I know I'm not going to finish it this year. I really wanted to, but with all of the confetti and everything, I know it's going to take me a bit. And it's a square, as I said before. I'm really slow with square diamonds, unfortunately. Maybe I get more practice, I'll get a little faster. This one is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. Oh, I love lighthouses. I just don't usually have a lot of those canvases, but which means I have to buy some more. And finally, the last WIP I got to work in September is another Oraloa. Is my Eleanor canvas. Oh my goodness, this poor canvas. This is another one kind of like my afternoon tea that I kind of bounce it around. But every now and then I just have this feeling of I really want to work on that one. So I'll pull this one and complete a section. It's a beautiful young lady, little fairy with a moon behind her. I love this image. I love when it first came out on Oraloa, so I had to pick it up, but it was out of stock. Unfortunately, Oraloa restocked it, and I had to pick it up real quick. Really colorful, really nice. A lot of confetti in this one too. But I actually don't mind, because when you get to the sections, mostly I saw in her outfit, because she's wearing a kind of a really nice dress, and the sky behind her, it's a lot of color blocking. The only sections that I keep catching a lot of confetti is her wings and her hair. She has a lot of pink hair, but they're really different tones, and slowly it's moving up to purple. So I do have to be switching a lot, but I really do like it. This wonderful canvas is 68 colors. Whoa, that is a lot of diamonds. Well, I had a 71, so, but still, 68. Well, especially for a canvas this size. This canvas is 38.4 by 50 centimeters. It's 15.12 by 19.69 inches. And the wonderful artist is Alicia Pastel. And again, this canvas is called Eleanor. I love this canvas. And I don't usually buy canvases with profiles, but it's the color and this canvas just won me over. This one I completed. I'm actually going to put it in the wall across from me in my craft room. Only a select few lucky canvases are worthy to be across from me. That sounds so dramatic. But I really like this one. And this one, I think I might finish it by next year, because as I said, it's a square diamond, so it's going to take me a bit. As I keep saying, I love Oraloa square diamonds. Oh, actually, I think I might work on it after this video. So, the thing I kept mentioning. So, in this month, I'm planning to finish my third canvas I'm doing for Drills and Chills. That's going to be the last one I'm going to do. I'm just going to do 3. And it's another Randall Spangler. It's the beautiful dragon holding the pumpkin. I am going through that painting so quickly. And it's a smaller one. I believe it's a 50 by 50, and it's a round diamond. A lot of color blocking, so I'm working on it quickly. In November, I'm planning to do jingle drills. But I declared an executive decision for myself to only do 1 canvas for that event. Because I want to start focusing on the WIPS that I want to finish at the end of the year. So once I finish that canvas for that event, I'll be done with that, and I'll keep moving on with my WIPS. So stay tuned. You're going to see a lot more whipping chats with my random WIPS that I'm trying to finish. I decided on my own, because I thought, okay, maybe if I do 2 for the event, or maybe 3, but then I started talking to myself, because I do that a lot. It's normal, don't worry, y'all. That, yeah, why am I making it harder for myself when I don't have to? You know what I mean? Because the event only, you know, you can only do 1 canvas, and that's fine. It's just, it requests that it's a licensed premium canvas and a certain size. That's it. Just really simple. But of course, Rosie makes everything harder, so I thought, you know what, no, scratch that. Let's make it easier. Next year, I'm planning to do that too. Then I'm only going to focus on 2 events, so throughout the whole year, I can just be working on WIPS, and maybe if there's a canvas, I think, you know what, I want to do this one. And just grab it and just start it. Because I've always wanted to do that ever since I started diamond painting. Because I don't know why I keep making it harder for myself. And apologies, that's like a random little thing to add to this video, isn't it? Sorry about that. And one more time, everything I showed today, description below. I really hope that a lot of these canvases you really do enjoy. They're slowly working up. I really, really love them. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do. Excuse me, I really need to clear my throat. Oh, I do have a question for you all. All of these canvases, which would you consider your favorite? Or if you have a canvas that you currently have a WIP as well, let me know in the comments below. What are you currently working on? Or if maybe some of these, you like them too. Man, I just repeated myself. Sorry for that. I would ask for emoji, but there's so many different canvases, and I really want to see what everyone's working on. More out of my curiosity than anything. And again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.